Welcome back. We know that there are a lot of pet parents out there who are working on some New Year's populations, maybe that's what we call it, as they're trying to train their dogs and really improve their behavior here in the new year. We've got Jarrett Mease from the Zoom Room in West Des Moines. He's here to give us a little bit of advice on how to do so. And also, maybe you could see him down there at the bottom of your screen. That's Tank. So before we do anything, Jarrett, tell me a little bit about Tank.
Tank is a 1.5-year-old Boston Terrier. My wife and I's a shop dog, we like to call him.
Okay.
He's up at the Zoom Room with us doing some of his own training and helping us train other dogs.
I love that. You know, he has a hand in just making sure that the next generation is trained, even though he's only 1.5 years. So, but, you know, for any of these dogs, and I guess this is kind of a general, broad question, but what does it take to really even just get started on helping people improve behavior for their dogs?
Yeah, it's a great question. So Zoom Room Dog Training is an all positive reinforcement dog training gym. We work with folks either in small group classes or private one-on-one lessons. But if you're trying to do something at home, we always tell our clients 10 minutes a day.
Okay.
You know, you don't have to spend hours upon hours. A little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening, maybe asking them to sit before they go outside. Simple things like that can go a long way.
So when you go from sit to maybe trying to go to that next level, I guess my question, what would be that next level? What's the next thing you should maybe work with your dog on?
You know, a lot of people struggle with leash walking and getting your dog to not pull. And, you know, our advice on that is that it's a lifelong process, right? To get your dog walking nicely on the leash. But one of my first bits of advice is to have the right equipment. I've got a Sadie's leash on Tank today. One of the cool things about this leash, as you can see, is it's got handles all the way up and down it. So I can give him a little bit more line, or if something's coming down the path, I can, you know, get it a little bit closer if I need to. Those retractable leashes, a lot harder to control. So having a good leash, a good harness can make a big difference on walks.
I know for me, I've got 2 dogs, and they're kind of at different stages a little bit when it comes to training. One is certainly more well-trained than the other. So how do you train different dogs kind of at the same time, if that makes sense?
Yeah, good question. So I think one of the most important things is finding out what is most important to them. Some dogs are going to be very food motivated. Tank here loves his treats. Some dogs might love a toy or have more of a ball or play motivation. So finding out what makes them tick. A lot of times you see those labs that just want the love and the affection, which is great too. So finding their motivator, I think, is important. And then I would start one at a time. You know, work with one while the other one maybe is in the other room or doing something else. And then eventually, as they get a little better independently, you can bring them together.
And you talked about the motivation. I find it interesting. You guys, and it's a good thing, you really are big about positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
Explain that for me.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, right? At our facility, you know, all positive reinforcement, we're about building a bond with humans. So our motto is we don't train dogs, we train the people who love them. So this is about the people coming in and building a bond with your dog. We don't want to use aversive or fearful techniques like prong collars or electronic collars. Those aren't allowed in our facility. So it's all going to be treats and praise and motivation. They're a lot more likely to work for you if they're happy and enjoying it than scared.
That's the point. Definitely make it fun for them, but you know, you just want to have that love with your dog. That's the best part. Okay, if anyone is maybe trying to find some advice, maybe they're just trying to get in touch with you guys for your services, where can they do so?
Yeah, so we're in University Avenue, Clive, West Des Moines area, so local here. You can call us at 515-318-7780. Also, our website, Zoom Room, www.zoomroom.com, and look for West Des Moines. And stop in. We're there 7 days a week. So we offer a free orientation to just come check us out, see the place, and see what might be the best place to start for your pup. Very flexible classes, so you're not locked into one day or time. You can pop around.
All right, good to know. Jared, appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you so much.